Hello and welcome back to day 2 of the series Hypnosis for Weight Loss. Today we want to shed some light on the question why people are skeptical and why hypnosis is often misunderstood. Hypnosis is a captivating and somewhat enigmatic psychological phenomenon that has long piqued human curiosity, but more on a curiosity level and not on a serious level. However, it's also met with a fair share of skepticism and misunderstanding. To understand why people are skeptical and why hypnosis is often misunderstood, it's essential to delve into the history, misconception, and varying experiences associated with this practice. Number 1, historical preconceptions. One of the primary reasons for skepticism about hypnosis lies in its historical portrayal. Throughout much of the 19th and early 20th centuries, hypnosis was associated with mesmerism and sideshow acts, which often exploited and exaggerated its effects for entertainment purposes. This led to the belief that hypnosis was kind of woo-woo, dangerous, a form of mind control, or nothing more than a parlor trick. Amusing in the theatre, watching people doing stupid and funny things. And back then, most of the times, these assumptions were true. These historical associations have left a lasting imprint on public perception, unfortunately, because it has nothing to do with hypnotherapy. Then media portrayals. The media has played a substantial role in perpetuating misconceptions about hypnosis. In movies and television shows, hypnosis is frequently depicted as a mysterious power that can force people to do things against their will. Terrible, bad things. These sensationalized portrayals contribute to the public's misunderstanding of what hypnosis actually entails, and it triggers fears. And of course, that's the purpose, to trigger fear in people who watch a movie or a video. In reality, a person cannot be made to do something under hypnosis that goes against their core values or beliefs. It's not possible. It's not possible. We all have a conscience, and that is taking care of a person in a hypnotic state all the time. If I would command you to do something that is against your personal moral standards, you wouldn't do it, or even immediately wake up from trance without my interaction. The compass needle really is where the needle of your inner moral compass is. And that's very important to know and to understand. Lack of scientific understanding. While there is a body of scientific research on hypnosis, it is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that is not yet fully understood because of the fact that it directly addresses the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is not so easy to scientifically understand. You can't find it under a microscope. This lack of a comprehensive scientific understanding can naturally lead to skepticism. Many people question whether hypnosis is a legitimate therapeutic tool or merely a placebo effect. Some argue that it may be more effective for certain individuals and issues than others, contributing to the variability in results reported. It's not possible that you can tell a person in advance how the results are going to be because they are so individual. Well, it's not a placebo because hypnotherapy works directly with the subconscious mind and leads to deep behavioral transformation. If the client's inner moral compass agrees with the hypnotherapist. It can also happen that a client comes to my practice and says, I want this and this to change. And when we start working, I have to realize that she is not ready. When that happens, a client can and does completely sabotage the entire transformation process. Then we have to shift the procedure. So as you see, nobody can make you do something you don't want to do. Then varied experiences. Hypnosis is highly subjective and people's experiences with it can vary widely. Some individuals have profound and positive experiences while others may feel nothing at all. And that also depends a lot on the hypnotist or hypnotherapist. This variability in outcomes can lead to skepticism. Skeptics might argue that the effectiveness of hypnosis depends on suggestibility of the client, a person's openness to the experience, and the skill of the therapist, which can result in inconsistent results. It's true that the effectiveness of hypnosis depends on the client's inner moral compass. Like I said before, their readiness to truly embrace desired changes, their willingness to let go rather than holding on to control, and the skill of the hypnotherapist, of course. Even if you find a highly skilled therapist, if they don't understand the unique weight-related challenges you're going through and the beliefs that simply eating less and exercising more isn't the solution, they may not be able to help you achieve your weight loss goals. When it comes to sustainable weight loss, you need a therapist who understands the specific underlying factors affecting overweight women. Remember, I have found 74 causes so far. They would then need to identify which factors are at play for each individual client and tailor the hypnotherapy to address their particular issues. And that's exactly the difference between hypnosis and hypnotherapy. It's important to recognize that not all overweight women are overeaters or lack motivation. That's just not true. That's a lie. That's a myth. Another misconception is that hypnosis involves surrendering control over one's mind. The fear of losing control can lead to skepticism, which I totally understand. In reality, during hypnosis done the right way, individuals remain aware of their surroundings and maintain control over their thoughts, actions, and moral values. The client can choose to resist suggestions that contradict their beliefs or accept the ones they like. During hypnotherapy, you're not completely knocked out, as most people believe. You're in a state similar to that brief moment before falling asleep. As you know, when you're on the verge of falling asleep, even the slightest noise can wake you up. And it's the same with the hypnosis. Although it's important for you as a client to release control and relax for the purpose of relaxing, your consciousness is always in charge and would alert you if something were to happen that's not in your best interest, at least in the way I use hypnosis. I cannot speak for others, I can only speak for myself. So let's now look at justified skepticism versus unjustified skepticism. Skepticism can be both justified and unjustified, depending on the context and the claims associated with hypnosis. So justified skepticism is unsubstantiated claims. When individuals or practitioners make extravagant claims about hypnosis, such as curing all ailments or achieving superhuman abilities, skepticism is justified. Hypnosis has its limitations, as every other method, and it should not be portrayed as a magical cure-all. Moreover, the success of hypnotherapy largely depends on the therapist's understanding of the client's underlying causes. Many Therapists specialize in treating addictions and modifying unhealthy habits. However, when it comes to addressing specific psychological root causes, their expertise often falls short. Number two, lack of professional standards. And that's in some countries, that's not regulated. In some cases, unqualified individuals may offer hypnotherapy services without appropriate training or credentials. Skepticism is warranted when dealing with such practitioners. It is crucial to seek reputable and qualified hypnotists or hypnotherapists. Since hypnotherapy is often not regulated by the government, it is highly advisable to seek out a behavioral therapist with experience in the specific field where you want to make changes, such as weight loss. In many cases, the issue is not the eating itself, but this is precisely what most hypnotherapists focus on treating. So sometimes you're better served when consulting with a behavioral therapist who also does hypnotherapy. Then number three, the safety concerns, of course. If there are concerns about the safety of a particular hypnosis session or its potential to exploit vulnerable individuals, skepticism is entirely reasonable. Again, a hypnotherapist, a good hypnotherapist, is fully aware of his or her responsibility, which is high, high, high. Ethical consideration should be a top priority, and in any hypnosis practice, this aspect cannot be overemphasized because it forms the foundation for the success or failure of the therapy. Ideally, the therapist should uphold the highest moral principles. So, how about unjustified skepticism? Evidence-based practice. There is a body of scientific research supporting the effectiveness of hypnosis for specific applications, such as pain management, stress reduction, smoking cessation, and weight loss. Skepticism that dismisses these well-documented benefits without consideration of the evidence can be unjustified. Number two, personal experience. Some individuals may be skeptical of hypnosis because they have not personally experienced it or have only encountered sensationalized depictions in the media. While personal experiences may vary, it is essential to remain open to the possibility that hypnosis can be a valuable tool for certain individuals. In fact, it's the currently fastest known way of change and growth. What I've shared with you so far is actually a very unfortunate development because hypnotherapy, at least the way I practice it, is one of the best, easiest, fastest, least time consuming and most effortless and maintainable ways of losing weight. And way, way cheaper than a gastric surgery, especially for women. What excites me most is seeing people's reactions after each session and observing the positive impact on how they feel about themselves. You can literally see it in their faces. In my opinion, there is no greater work on earth than something that delivers fast results and brings happiness to people. That in turn makes me happy, and that's exactly why I just love the work I do. So forget about the image Hollywood has been painting about hypnosis. It has nothing to do with reality. Hypnosis, when practiced ethically and responsibly, can offer genuine therapeutic benefits for many individuals, and its potential should not be dismissed solely based on preconceived notions or misconceptions. An open-minded and evidence-based approach to hypnosis can lead to a better understanding of its potential advantages and limitations. Hypnotherapy is 100% safe. You cannot get stuck in an unwanted trance and do things you don't want to do. There currently exists no other form of therapy that works as quickly and is also sustainable like hypnotherapy. It really is a great tool to help you access the power of your unconscious and turn negative patterns into positive ones. Have you found this information helpful so far? I hope it has provided you with a clearer understanding of common misconceptions and when skepticism is justified. There is substantial scientific evidence supporting the efficacy of hypnosis, and neuroscience is rapidly advancing our understanding of the workings of the unconscious mind. It's safe to say that we can trust hypnosis when it's facilitated by a professional. Tomorrow we'll dive deeper into this topic by debunking myths and misconceptions surrounding control in hypnosis. If you're ready to give it a try for free, please take a moment to complete the quick 2-minute questionnaire to see if you qualify for my free one-on-one weight loss strategy call with me. That's a strategy call where you will walk away with a full individualized weight loss strategy. This is the link. You can also find the same clickable link below. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now and happy slimming.